Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. Boy. And the grift goes on. And the grift goes on. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. I am Trill Will LDBC or nothing. Not feeling my best, but oh well, the show must go on. Going through live streams again on YouTube, and all I see is coons and jigaboos. Got about 400 people in this live on particular.
Free. The greatest industrial power in the world. The wealthiest country. We own half the wealth on earth.
Nah, you ain't been here, trash channel. You ain't been here, dog. I've been live a lot. Oh, man. Sheesh. Oh, I see why there's so many people there. They in here clowning the shit out this dude. Like, shout out, first and foremost, shout out to the mighty LDBC. I'm Trill Will LDBC and nothing. Welcome to my live stream. If you've been here, you know the 3 things I ask when I go live. Number 1, smash the like button. Number 2, subscribe to the channel. Number 3, donate to the channel and all that good stuff. Shout out to all y'all in the building. Tap dancing ain't never won black folks anything in America. Tap dancing has never, ever profited in America long term. It's never been a long-term strategy. What's your opinion on the India versus Pakistan war? It's none of my business. We got other things to be worrying about. We got other things to be worried about. We got other things to be worried about. Like, y'all gotta hear some of this goofy shit. Just wow. The amount of dumbassery in these, like, I want y'all to hear. Just
testosterone levels as 68-year-old men. Our girls are reaching puberty 6 years early, from 10 to 14 years old. And this is existential for our country. And we have to address it. And one of the problems, when I met with, and I want to commend the food companies for working with us to achieve this agreement or this settlement. And when I went in a few months or about a month ago to meet with the food companies, I was talking with my staff about these petroleum-based diets, and I said if they want to add petroleum,
How the fuck does anybody understand what this fucking heroin addict, goofball, dumbass who don't know what the fuck he's doing is saying? I don't understand it. I don't. I see y'all trolls. I see you. And you're gonna get a royal fuck you to your face. Yeah. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh boy. Boy, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Is it a roast that y'all want? Is it a roast that you want, my good man? I'm pretty sure you do not want this smoke with me. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fucking troll. What's up, Jerry? Oh boy. It is sheesh. Sheesh. Just listening to the dumbassery of these fucking Donald Trump supporters is mind blowing. Just mind blowing. Mind blowing. If that's the best joke you got, big nose, that's the best joke you got, you really need to try again. What's up with it, Robert? What's up, Piff? You really need to try again, dog. You really need to try again. What's the most impactful thing you've ever been told? That stupid people don't even know they're stupid. Look at this fucking goofball with no profile picture. Yeah. Yeah. Don't believe I'll be participating in your foolery and fuckery. That's all y'all are here for is trolling. I want y'all to see this jigaboo. I want y'all to see this jigaboo on this internet. Like, wow. Robert Kennedy does not know what the fuck he's doing. At all. J-Ron, what's good, Brody? Donald Trump doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. This fucking heroin addict doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. None of these dumbass people know what the fuck they're doing. Like, did y'all hear who Donald Trump is trying to appoint to the Surgeon General of the United States of America? This bitch didn't even go to clinicals. This bitch don't even, she don't even practice medicine. But yeah, she donated to Donald Trump, so yeah, she must be good enough to be the Surgeon General of this country. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, the guy in the yellow. Yeah, he a coon, boy. How did you know, J-Ron? I want to see. I want to hear what he's got to say.
Let me go ahead and let the cat out the hat, and I'm going to end this live stream. Y'all know why I got Robert RLK on there? I got him on there for a reason. See, we know he was initially a Democrat, right? We get that part. We knew he was actually trying to run for president at one point. We got that part.
Hold on. Let me just do this real quick. And I got to cue up my daggone theme song for this motherfucker here. Hold on, dog. Hold on. Hold on.
Online, all I see is coons and jigaboos, coons and jigaboos, coons and jigaboos. They shake and jive, can't stand these coons and jigaboos, coons and jigaboos. Jigga what? Jigga who? Jigaboos, jigacoons, they're everywhere. They're over there. They're ready to sell you out.
What's up, Sheldon?
For a little bag and a little bit of clout. The jig is for all you jigaboos. You're not welcome here and we don't welcome you.
Let's go, right.
So go back to your cooniverse. Cause being a jigaboo is nasty work. Oh, I hop online. All I see is coons and jigaboos. Coons and jigaboos. Coons and jigaboos. Shuck and jive. I can't stand these coons and jigaboos. Coons and jigaboos. Oh.
I for the life of me, I cannot figure out how a black man in the United States of America will coon so hard for Master Trump. It's popular to coon and buck dance, though. It's popular to sell your soul. You want to hear it again, General? One more time for the General.
Online, all I see is coons and jigaboos. Coons and jigaboos. They shuck and jive. Can't stand these coons and jigaboos. Coons and jigaboos.
This song this song just speaks to my soul. For real. This song just speaks to, like, I just be minding my business, scrolling through YouTube lives, and then I purposely be looking for political videos, particularly black content creators. And all I see is coons and jigaboos. That's it. That's it. That's all. All I see is coons and jigaboos. That is it. that is fucking it. That is it. That's all I see is coons and jigaboos. Coons and jigaboos. That is it. That is all. That is that for real. Yes, General. Yes. Yes. This song is so. I monetize my videos so I can share monetization with this content creator. I monetize them just for that purpose. Just so they can get paid off of it. One more time while I send this song to you.
Jigaboos, jigacoons, they're everywhere. They're over there. They're ready to sell you out for a little bag and a little bit of clout.
Hey, check your Instagram. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Hey, General, check your inbox on Instagram, dog. Being a jigaboo is nasty work. That's all we see. Jigabooing. That's all we see. Matter of fact, hold on. I do you one better, dog. I do you one better, DP. My brother. You know how I do. There you go. There's a song right there. There's a song right there. That is all I see is coons and jigaboos. I can't jig with a jigaboo. This song is 3 minutes and 10 seconds long, and I love every second of it. Every time I get on YouTube, all I see is coons and jigaboos. Donald Trump is the greatest president of all time, and he's doing something nobody's ever seen before. He's the greatest president. Joe Biden's the reason for the economy in the trash. Yeah, it ain't Donald Trump's tariffs. It's Joe Biden. Big Bro Reef, what's up, bro? Like the cooning, the buck dancery, the sheer fucking buck dancing in oh my God. Like, these people literally come on the internet Hey, Nathan, I got a question for you. I really want y'all to answer the question for me. For real. Because I'm not one of them soft shoe, tap dancing, book dancing, sellout Negroes on the internet. What has Donald Trump done in the 108 days he's been president to make your life better? I'm asking Nathan and every MAGA supporter in this chat right now. I want to know. What has Donald Trump done in the last 108 days he's been president to make your life better? Security on the border. Prove it. Do you live in a border state? Because I don't. Truthfully, I don't give a fuck about the border. I don't live near it. That's the last thing on my mind. What has Donald Trump done for you in the last 108 days that positively impacted your life right now? What has he done? Then you need to shut up about it. Make me, bitch. The economy is in the trash. Inflation is skyrocketing. So y'all can try that lie on somebody else who don't know better. I'm not that sellout buck dancing coon talking about Master Trump is the greatest president of all times. I'm not one of them yes a massa niggas. I'm not that. No, I'm far more informed than that. You're not gonna get off with that straw man argument and these bullshit talking points. Name me one thing specifically Donald Trump done in the last 108 days to make your life better. Cause he ain't done shit but make life worse. You paying cheaper gas, you a fucking liar. I know you're a fucking liar. I know you're a fucking liar. Cause I live in the South and gas is over $3.10 a gallon over here. And I live in the fucking South. I know you're a goddamn lie. Cheap gas, you a fucking liar. South Carolina has one of the cheapest gas prices in this country. You're a goddamn liar. We're cheaper than Georgia. We're cheaper than Texas. We're cheaper than North Carolina. You're a fucking liar. So try again. Please try again. I just filled up my truck yesterday. $3.19 a gallon. You're a fucking liar. What has Donald Trump did to make your life better? Gas is cheaper than Alabama too. Look it up. It's Google's your friend. Look it up. These people don't know no better, Sheldon. They don't know. They fucking stupid. They're a bunch of fucking sheep. They don't know shit. All they know is stupid ass talking points from dumbass lying retards like Donald Trump. That's all they listen to. They engorge that shit on Fox propaganda. That's all they do. They come in here talking like they big shit and they know what they talking about. When these motherfuckers have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. They can't name one thing that Donald Trump has done in 108 days to make their lives better. Besides making us the fucking walking, talking joke of the world, to sink our fucking trading partners, sink us closer to World War III, fucking smash all our relationships with our allies, fuck up every relationship with our trading partners, stage a bullshit ass tariff war that robbed my 401k of $8,000. You want me to keep going? Strip every fucking government agency that created for oversight. Remove all the FAA executives. Remove the FAA safety committee. Remove all the fucking guidelines for fucking the Department of Education. Rip apart the CFPB that was here to protect all of us. Now my bank is fucking with my money. Do you want me to keep fucking going? Got Ukraine to pay for their own war. Hey, you dumbass. Do you know why the United States was even paying Ukraine in the first place? You fucking lemming. Do you know why? Do you even know what the fuck you're talking about? Because you don't. The reason why the United States was sending money to Ukraine is because we owed them. I strongly suggest you go back and look at after the Cold War, after Mikhail Gorbachev and the wall fell in the USSR and the USSR was disbanded. What did the United States promise Ukraine? If they got rid, they had the third largest fucking nuclear arsenal on the planet. What did the United States tell them to help them remove their nuclear arsenal, you fucking dumbass? Since you know so much. Ukraine to pay for their own war. LG, did you hear a fucking word that I just said? I literally went and put gas in my truck yesterday at $3.19 a gallon, and I live in South Carolina. What did Donald Trump do for you specifically to make your life better? Is your gas prices down? Egg prices down? Is the fucking, he just ripped in half the fucking, oh, I hope you're not a veteran. Thank God we ain't got that mashed potato head and its cackling hand in there. We dodged the bullet. No, you're a fucking dumbass. Instead, we got the fucking criminal because you're a fucking racist. And you're too much of a bitch to admit that to yourself. No more BS in the school. Bitch, you barely even graduated. You stupid fucks talking about the school system. You dumbasses barely even graduated. You was part of the No Child Left Behind program. And that's the only reason why you got out of high school. Because you had a D average and you're fucking stupid. And it shows in what you're typing now. Thank you, Piv. These motherfuckers make up shit. I know where he get that $2 fucking price. Like his fucking master, the orange palace shit, keeps going and regurgitating on. It's called Bob. B-O-B. It's how refinery companies, it's gasoline that hasn't been fully refined yet. And they buy it at wholesale, which means they buy it at like $2, $1.98, $1.99. Yeah. Yeah, and then they take it and they fully refine it and they send them out to gas stations across America, and then that's when they raise those prices. Because OPEC is the guideline for how much gas costs in America, not the fucking president, because they're fucking stupid. And they don't know no better because they're dumbasses. They can't help they're fucking retarded. They're just stupid. The MAGA party is full of retards and window lickers. That's all they are. That is all they are. Not a semblance of common sense among none of them. None of them. None of them motherfuckers got common sense. None of them. Piv, they don't care about facts. They live in a world of delusion. Just like their master, Donald Trump. This motherfucker's a born loser. How do you inherit $418 million and lose 987? And then call yourself a good businessman and then have these fucking dumbasses come here and say, yeah, he's good for business. But we're going to make America great again. Make America great again. Yeah, y'all lick windows. Yeah, y'all lick windows. Y'all lick windows. Short bus shouty. These motherfuckers rode in the front seat with their helmets on, licking windows every day. They went to school at 12 o'clock and got out at 2. Talking about your tears are delicious. My tears I ain't crying, bitch. I'm gonna be fine. Your bitch ass celebrating now. Get all your jokes in. Oh, we owning the libs. Get all your jokes in. Cause I can't wait to laugh in your face. TikTok. Don't worry. That supply chain shortage is imminent. Joe Biden living his best life while y'all still are obsessing over his son's dick like Marjorie Taylor Greene. Cause y'all are a bunch of fucking weirdos. Your mouth moving, you crying. Your mouth, you crying. I don't like I'm crying to me. Look like you in denial, my motherfucking friend. Look like you in denial. No matter how much you deny the shit, it's still a reality. Y'all can cover your eyes like little fucking kids all y'all want to. Oh, it ain't real. It ain't gonna bother me. We're gonna be just fine. Donald Trump is president. He's gonna make America great again. We ain't got no trading partners. Donald Trump just announced this big, wonderful, glorious trade deal with who? The UK. Oh, but we were already trading with the UK. Shit. You motherfuckers are cooked. Y'all are slow as fuck, bro. I never even thought, for real, I really thought, I never thought in a million years that America was this fucking brain dysfunctioned. I never thought, when other countries you would say that Americans are slow, I used to defend that shit. I used to go and roast the shit, especially out of British people, UK, the people from the UK. I used to roast it. I used to call them British teeth fans and British teeth and this, that, and the third. I used to tell them go eat some beans and toast and go kick rocks. I used to tell them all kinds of shit. But now I apologize to my UK comrades. I'm sorry. Y'all seen the writing on the wall. Americans are fucking stupid. You see proof of it in the chat. Look at them. They're fucking stupid. Look at them. They don't care about being stupid. They don't care. They're okay with being stupid. They're okay with getting took for a ride. They're okay with being scammed. The only people that are benefiting from Trump's policies are rich people. Nathan ain't rich. Nathan lives in his bullshit, bombed out fucking single wide trailer with holes in the roof. Drives an old F-150 that got 2 fucking spare tires on that bitch and barely running and smoking every goddamn where. He shares it with his fucking sister cousin, his mama cousin, his raggedy ass stepdaddy who's a fucking drunk, 9 dogs, and 3 of his fucking meth head ass friends. And they on food stamps. And he talking about he living his best life. This ain't for you. You ain't rich. Oh, he's big mad. I'm big mad for what? Because you're fucking stupid? There ain't no reason for me. I'm not dumb. You are. You're the one with the stupidity issue. Your deflection tactics don't work over here. That seems to be a fucking trend in the MAGA culture. MAGA culture is this. I'm rubber, you're glue. What you say about me bounces off me and go to you. Fucking kindergartner shit. Donald Trump is stealing billions of dollars from you stupid fucks every fucking day. Y'all ain't got shit to show for it. What did y'all have to show for it the first time he was stealing money out of the White House? What do y'all have? What do y'all have? We winning. What you win? What the fuck did you win? What are you winning? Tawancha Ray. What the fuck are you winning? Right, Red. They won a crack pipe. What are y'all winning? You talking about we winning? Who the fuck is we? Y'all ain't included in that fucking elite class. You ain't a billionaire. You ain't got no goddamn money. I make more money than you do. What the fuck are you winning? Elon Musk is winning, stealing contracts. Donald Trump is winning, fucking pumping money and money laundering, do Bitcoin. What the fuck are you winning? Donald Trump gets to go golfing on your dime every weekend, and you ain't said shit about it. He gets to run over, step on, wipe his ass with the Constitution, and you don't give a fuck. He gets to steal your constitutional rights, though. Your First Amendment right, you can't say nothing bad about him. Going after the 14th Amendment, trying to violate the 22nd Amendment. So what the fuck are y'all winning? I'm confused. I thought you winning, you would have something tangible to show me that you're winning. You have the, look, Donald Trump has fooled you stupid fucks and have given you the idea of winning. Y'all ain't won shit. China made Trump look like a bitch. Still making him look like a bitch. These motherfuckers going around with this American exceptionalism politics and fucking propaganda on Fox News. Oh, the Chinese economy is suffering. How is the Chinese economy suffering when they're building new trade deals, even with Japan right now as I speak? When they're building new trade partners all over the world because they see the United States as inconsistent and fucking volatile, and they got the dumbest motherfucker on the planet running the country into the ground, and the whole world see? You think the world bends the knee to Trump? The world bends the knee to Trump, right? That's what you fucks think. Because you're stupid and you're in a cult, you think everybody else in the world gonna follow suit, right? Nah, motherfucker, they don't listen to you. They think you're a fucking retard. And they treat you as such. They put you at that little special table over in that corner over there so you can sit by yourself and eat crayons while they talk grown folk business over here. They treat Donald Trump like he's a special child, and they put him over there at that little bitty dog table with the little Paw Patrol table where he can sit by himself with his coloring books where he can't stay in the lines, and he eats the crayons. They put him over there. Meanwhile, your dumb asses in this country cheering for your own downfall, cheering for your grandmother's Social Security to be stolen, cheering for your grandma's Medicare and Medicaid to be stolen from her, and you're happy about it. Tell me, how the fuck are you winning anything? Please tell me. I want to know. Y'all still ain't told me what y'all won. Let me go get my glasses so I can see. Hold on. I want to know. I want to know. I'm anxious to hear this one. There ain't been one soul in here to answer my question yet. Not one. They ain't gonna answer. All they gonna do is just respond like this, name calling. Oh, we own the libs. Oh, we're winning. You're crying. Your tears taste delicious. You ain't won shit. I'm sitting over here looking at you like you a sad case. You really are pathetic. You want to win. You want to feel like a winner so bad because you've been a loser your whole entire life. You ain't never won shit ever. You've been a loser for forever. Look at this fucking dumbass. We all live in America, and yo silly ass complaining about the president. How about you help your community? I guarantee you I've done more for my community than you ever think about, dumbass. Why do you think everybody in my community wants me to run for a governor seat, or a senator seat, or a congressman seat? Oops. That's why you know what they say about people who assume, right? You make an ass out of yourself because you don't know me. I'm very active in the street. I'm not just a YouTuber. I'm active. I know all about my fucking political standings in this state. I know who my governor is. I know who my mayor is. I know who the city adjutant is. I know who city council is. I know all these motherfucking people. The only reason why I'm not running for nothing is because I know me. My temper won't allow me. Because I've been smacked the shit out of somebody and go to jail. I'm not doing it. I'm not ready yet. When I get ready, though, trust and believe, I'm running for office. And I'm going to win. I know too much about this game to lose, homie. See, that's the difference between me and you. I understand the ins and outs of politics. You don't. You still sitting here basking in some fake ass win you got, and you ain't still told me nothing tangible that you won voting for Donald Trump. Aboriginal blood. I can tell you one of them FBA coons. I can tell you one of them ain't shit FBA coon balls who ain't done shit but complain about the white man holding you back when it's been your lazy, sorry ass all along. See, you fucking sellouts, I don't like y'all either. I don't like y'all just as much as I don't like those fucking racists and white supremacists on the internet. I don't like y'all because y'all ain't about shit. You ain't got no plan for shit. You ain't got no plans for reparations for black folks. You ain't got no plans for building up the black community. You ain't got no plans at all. All you can do is name call. Oh, you ain't doing nothing. No, you don't know shit. You don't know nothing. I mentor my young men around here. The young kings around here. I don't call them YNs. I call them young kings. And I tell them to come here. They be like, what's up, And I put them on game. Because you're fucking stupid. Aboriginal. You ain't got a bit of Indian in your dumbass blood, you fucking clown. Y'all get y'all dumbasses on this internet pretending like you something. You can be anything you want on the internet. My record speaks for itself. I ain't got to validate myself for you or anybody else on this motherfucker. That's the difference between me and you. Y'all still ain't even told me. You still ain't answered my question. See what I told y'all? All they do is deflect. They deflect. Y'all remember that y'all remember what I told y'all, right? About Darvo. They deflect, deny, and then they go in there and push blame, and then they finally come the victim. Oh, woe is me. I'm Cherokee, silly ass. See, I told you an FBA dumbass. Told you. Y'all motherfuckers are stupid. What are you doing for your community, sir? I want to know that one. What are you doing? What are you doing for your community? That's what I want to know. I want to know that. I really want to know that one. Please tell me that one. Please tell me that one. How am I lost? You can't even spell lost right. It's L-O-S-T, dumbass. Lost. You're the lost one. You motherfuckers can't spell. See, you can't handle a person with intelligence and actually rational and have actual rational thinking and can actually think for themselves. I help clean water. Shout out to you. Aboriginal blood talking about he done did all these, he dug wells, built electrical systems, and all kinds of bullshit lying on the internet. You lying motherfucker. I can tell you what you had done. You done this. Oh, you're a Marine Corps veteran. What was your MOS? What was your MOS? Aboriginal blood. What was your MOS? Operator of what? You lying sack of shit. Yeah, he came here running his mouth. He worked in comms. Oh, ain't that cute? Ain't that cute? Now the 86 in the super chat. Salute to you, King. Thank you. I am a United States Marine Corps sergeant. You fucking retard. That was 1142. Electrical equipment repair specialist. Also 3511. Worked in Motor T. Aboriginal blood over here pointing his gun at the wrong motherfucking person. That's what the name of that song is. Or it's called Coons and Jigaboos by King Willanonis. That ain't my fucking president. I never once acknowledged him as my president. At all. I asked, while you over here getting in your feelings, I asked all these goofy ass Trump supporters, since they talking about they won so much, what did they win? Aboriginal blood, you came in here with your guns blazing. Talking about I ain't never done nothing for my community. I mentored plenty of kids. I told them about my military experience, the racism I experienced in Camp Lejeune. I told them all about it. How them white boys was looking at me all crooked-eyed because I walked in as a sergeant with just 4 years in. Because that doesn't typically happen in my MOS. But I got meritoriously promoted because I'm the shit at what I do. That's what they said. That's who I am. I ain't got no reason to get up here and cap. Well, matter of fact, hold on, cause motherfucker gonna say, Will, you over here lying. You ain't never been in no Marine Corps, man. You ain't never been in no Marines, man. You lying, man. You lying, man. You ain't never been in no Marine Corps, man. You ain't never been in no Marine Corps, man. You ain't in no Marines. You ain't no Marine, bro. You just capping, man. Who is that guy? That's me at 17 versus me at, I think I was 40 in that picture. I just had to debunk all bullshit because people always seem to think that because I say I'm a Marine that I can't prove that I am. I am a United States Marine. I would die a Marine. Massa love them motherfuckers tap dancing for Trump. They love it. They eat that shit up. I went straight out of high school. I didn't even graduate with my class. I left December 17th, 1995. My class didn't cycle to 96. I graduated April 10th of 1996, 1st Battalion Delta Company. My senior drill instructor was Sergeant Duncan. The one I remember, the drill instructor I remember the most was Sergeant Medley. He was 5'5", and he was from Brooklyn, New York. He was a Golden Gloves boxer, and he punched me in the stomach so hard that I threw up everything I ate because I was being a dumbass. I had to sign a waiver to go as early as I did. I have no reason to sit up here and cap. Yeah, that's what I get. I was being stupid, like you are right now. I was being an idiot. I wasn't listening. I wasn't disciplined. I had a hot head, and I liked to fight. That's the best move I could have ever made as a young man in my entire life, was going into the service when I did. When I joined the Marine Corps, it turned me into the guy who's disciplined now, who knows better now, who thinks before he acts now. Kevin, he ain't gonna be able to answer that, yo. They can't answer that question. My favorite basketball player is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Oops, I thought I was gonna say Michael Jordan. And I like Michael Jordan, he's my second best. Then LeBron, then Kobe. I got plenty of them. But anyways, I'm not here to talk about basketball. I'm here to talk about our well-being. And I'm tired of seeing book dancers and coons get on this internet celebrating Trump like he's doing such a great job and making life better for all of us when we're literally at the cusp of a civil war. I'm at 60% service connected. Neuroapathy in both arms and both legs. Don't worry, I'm gonna fight to get my 100%. But it's okay. No one is racist. Josh, you fucking goofball. You honestly, in truth, matter of fact, I'm not even gonna do that. Pause what I said. I'm not even gonna cuss you out. You mean to tell me you're gonna come into a live stream with a black man and tell me there's no racism in America when Donald Trump is literally trying to erase black history right now? Right now. Ali the Chain Snatcher, what's up with it though? How? By executive order. Dude, Donald Trump's a fucking racist. A full-fledged racist. Pete Hegseth's a fucking racist. Period. Do I own my name? Yeah, I own my name. Trill Will ain't my name. Trill Will is a brand. And that's all it is. Look at this fucking goofball. Nope, I haven't. Hey, what you claiming? I ain't claiming shit. I'm a 46-year-old black man in America. I'm too grown to be out here claiming shit. Oh, I know. You trying to get popped or what, G? I tell you what. Take your pick of whatever you want in that mystery mouse toolbox. Tell me which way you want me to send you to hell. Neighborhood Crip. Good for you. Good for you. I ain't none of that. You can pick whichever one of those mystery mouse tools you want out of that box behind me. Please pick how you want to go to hell. Because I got a way of sending you. I got plenty of ways of sending you. Oh, toodles. And this dude probably ain't even black. Talking about he a neighborhood crib. Don't even know what you talking about. I got homies that are neighborhood cribs. Oops. Gang banging on the internet is the saddest shit I ever seen in my life, dog. You going to hell for liking the Lakers. You going to hell for being ugly. So touche. Pinnacle, what up with it though? How about it? How you feel today, man? What's up, Allen Iverson? That's another one of my favorite players. A pure baller, Allen Iverson, AI. The man was a gangster, bruh. Dog, I don't give a fuck. I do not care. You act like I care. I don't care. You too out of pocket. You need to go back in my pocket, my boy. Dude, you are fucking stupid. Only two things is going to happen to you. You're not going to live as old as I am. You're not going to live to see 46. You're going to end up in jail or prison or dead. Hey, Aborigine, I apologize too. We both came off wrong. See, I'm man enough to apologize. It's cool. Well, you going to jail. Stupid. Y'all come in here espousing all this stupid ass, dumb, ignorant shit that's been perpetrated on our culture. Gang life started off as being good to the black community. And then drugs got involved. Then guns got involved. And they turned you into a cyclone of madness. And there's only two ways you get out of this life. Either prison or death. And if you're one of the fortunate ones to realize the error of your ways of trying to do this gang culture to prove how bad you are and that you own the streets that you don't own, that you ain't got no license to or no kind of onus to whatsoever, is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. So you gang banging on the internet doesn't mean shit to me. Y'all don't even realize that your enemy came in to infiltrated your organization, fucking pilfered it, perverted it, and filled it with drugs and money and the false the false little fucking illusion of you getting out of this life being a billionaire. They put a couple people in your face in the rap culture to make it look like it's good, like it's something cold to hold on to. Meanwhile, millions and millions of bodies are dropping around you, and you can't even catch on to the message yet because you're so caught up in the hot life. I want fast money. Oh, I want to show such and such. I'm a bad mother. I'm a real nigga. Really? You know how you show somebody you're a real nigga? You get the fuck out that neighborhood, and you get your family to safety, and you raise your kids not to go to that life. Every gangster I ever talked to in my life always said that. Don't go follow this lifestyle. It ain't for you. Ain't nothing good coming out of it. Even from the little country ass town that I come from, we had gangsters there. You sit up here and think it's a badge of honor to say I'm Crip, Pyru, whatever. Cool. Do your thing. But I understand the science behind the why you doing what you're doing. You're doing what you're doing because it's been programmed into your head to get that fast money. It's been programmed in your head that it's survival of the fittest. When the one starving you is the one who's actually one perverting what your brand stands for. And then you come here talking to me like I'm supposed to give a fuck. I don't. I'm going to protect myself at all times. That's why I said what I said earlier. You can pick whatever tool you want out of that mystery Mouska toolbox that's right behind me. Because it's full. Trust me. And it's well loaded. I got plenty of ways to send you to hell. But that's not my goal. My goal is hopefully that you hear something I say and you get some knowledge from it and you turn from it and you do better. Because that's what they want. The moment you guys start realizing and understanding that the reason why this so-called black on black crime thing, which is not real, is a thing, is because the elitists don't want you to believe or listen to or understand that they're stealing money from you every second and every chance they get. Just like these white people that come in here being racist. They think it's my fault that they're poor. They think it's some immigrant's fault. How can a poor person be responsible for a poor person being poor? Somebody had to put them in a position for them to be poor to begin with, right? You think a billionaire elitist is going to give a fuck about you and your family and your struggles and your life, your day-to-day life? You don't give a fuck whether or not you can get out your house safely every day? Can you sleep in your house without somebody riding by because you got a beef because you stepped on somebody's shoes or you said something on social media that made somebody mad? You think these motherfuckers give a fuck about you getting your house shot up and your mama get killed? They don't care. They do not care. Trust me, all they think when you die is that's one less nigga I gotta worry about. And I tell my big homies that too. I tell them that in their face. And they know it's coming from a good place, coming from me, because I don't have to lie to them. And I don't. And I ain't gonna lie to them. Because they've been lied to enough. That's why they in that life. I got cousins who were dope boys. I got uncles who were dope boys. I done seen the life. I done seen my uncle cut out $60,000. Like it wasn't nothing. I done seen my uncle got locked up for 10 years for 2 keys of dope. And his own cousin snitched on him. all these elitists do, they sit back and they laugh. We got another one. Then y'all look and y'all go online and y'all see all these young dudes on the internet with all these doggone these bags, these high dollar jeans, these high dollar Balenciaga shoes, and all this. Just you see all the glitz and the glam, the diamonds and all that shit. Them driving around in Hellcats and shit. You see them riding around doing dumb shit. You see it and you get attracted to that lifestyle and it sucks you in. And it sucks you in. And you in there. Cause you see the big booty bitches and they all jocking for this dude cause he got all this fast money. What y'all don't see is all those niggas that claim that's his homies that's plotting on him to rob him. That's plotting to kill him to take his spot. Because jealousy is a motherfucker. What happens when you put two lions in a cage and you starve both those lions and then you throw a little piece of red meat in that cage? One of those lions is going to kill the other one. That's exactly what they did to the black experience in America. The moment y'all realize, and the same thing, and y'all going to be surprised when you hear this, they did the same thing to poor white people in America too. They took two starving lions, they threw them in a cage together and threw a little bit of red meat down. And these motherfuckers took hold. That's why they so MAGA this, MAGA that. Trump is my hero. Trump is saving America. Trump ain't did a damn thing for none of us. Nothing. Zero. Not a damn thing. All they did was hitched on to your inner bigotry and they turned that gaslight all the way up the sky high. And then they told you it's some immigrant, some Mexican immigrant who's over here building houses, minding his business, taking care of his fucking family. They told you it was his fault that you're in the position that you're in right now. Not the elites that sold your job overseas for cheaper money to outsource. Not them. They didn't tell you that. They ain't gonna tell you that. You know why? Because it's not convenient to tell you that. The more you know, the more you're not affected by that bullshit and propaganda. The whole world sees it now. Did y'all get the lesson with China when Trump started fucking with China? Did y'all get the lesson they showed you? They showed you that America built propaganda around materialism and they sucked all of us into it. Y'all done got into the design, the Birkin bags, the Coach bags, the Louboutin shoes. You done got sucked in. Hell, I got sucked in. My whole entire closet is Ralph Lauren. I can go show you. I can pull out shit. I can pull out 30 fucking sweatshirts alone that I bought this year from Ralph Lauren. I'm on the Ralph Lauren website like clockwork. I can pull out about 100 shirts that are all Ralph Lauren. And I got more in my building out back. Not saying it to be braggadocious, but it's only showing you a lesson because I got sucked up to materialism at one time too. I wear nothing but polo. When I get dressed up, I wear nothing but polo. You'll see that I can put it this way. I can do a live stream every day for the next 7 months and I won't wear the same shirt twice. My brother Shelton in the Super Chase said, boy, you cooking. Salute to you, my brother. I'm on the job. Y'all over here sitting here not seeing the play in front of your face. And they use willful idiots like this motherfucker right here. They use willful ignorance like this. They use this motherfucker right here to go get their message across. Master Trump doing so much for the American peoples. Sure is. MAGA for life. You ain't got a motherfucking pot to piss in or a window to throw it out. You live in a Section 8 apartment, my nigga. I can tell by the cheap ass shirt you wearing. I can tell. You bootleg trick daddy looking motherfucker. I can tell. I can read motherfuckers like you for filth. You don't look like you got money. You look like a nigga trying to get a come up. But the easiest way to do it is to appease these white supremacists. These elitists, they do not care about us. They don't. They never have. You're just a number to their bottom line. What are we supposed to do about that for real? Here's what we do about it. You educate yourself. Do like I did. Educate yourself. Go find sources and methods. You got a whole supercomputer in your hand. You can Google shit. Google is not the devil. It's a coon that I seen when I was looking up fucking videos on YouTube earlier. It kind of made me get out of bed. I was hurting earlier. Now I took me a lower tab and I feel better now. And this dude literally on here cooning for Donald Trump. Just cooning. Just buck dancing, dude. No, Keelan, you're missing the point, bro. You're missing the point. They use materialism to make you think you got something. When the real culprits, who's getting the most in welfare, who's getting the most of benefits of everything, who's benefiting from socialism, when they demonize it to you and me, are the rich people. How do you think Elon Musk survives? Elon Musk makes over $8 million a day from our government, our tax dollars. Why do you think there's a Doge, bro? If put it to you this way, here's something that's gonna wake some of y'all up. If Elon Musk and Doge found so much fraud, how many damn legal cases has been open? How many people been arrested? Matter of fact, here's question number 2. If Elon Musk was out here trying to find waste and fraud in government agencies when it comes to money, why didn't he have any forensic accountants or CPAs? What is a 20-year-old, ain't never did shit in my life, fucking virgin gonna show you about government agency when they ain't never ran one before? Anybody? Those said they found hundreds of billions of dollars in fucking fraud and waste. Where's the evidence? Since, look, Neely Ford over here lying. Since Trump hit office, I lost $8,000 in my 401k. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I lost $8,000 in my 401k. You over here lying. You over here lying. I'm still missing $7,000 right now. I had $30,000 in my 401k. It's at $23,000 now. You do the math. I had $30,000. Neely, listen to me and hear me clearly. I had $30,000 as of January. I'm at $23,000 right now. It will fluctuate. No, it wasn't. It ain't fluctuated yet. It was down to 20,000. It came up to $3,000. Criminal deal, what's up? What's with it? Salute to you in the super chat. He said, I lived in the hood. I lived the hood and material lifestyle. As you get older, you realize we all got sucked into it. And you're right. Factuals. I'm telling you because of experience. I don't got a lot of y'all. That's why I told you, you got a supercomputer in your. I don't do live streams for me to go ahead and tell you that everything I'm saying is right. Nope, that's not the reason why I do them. I do them so that it'll get you, it'll ignite something in you the way you would pick up your phone or you'll get on your laptop or you'll get on your desktop and you'll type in some shit and you'll go and Google it yourself and look for them for your own 2 eyes so you can see the same shit that I see. I'll show you exactly where to go look for it. Cause I don't gatekeep information. All this shit y'all on here saying, bro, I don't have to lie. I don't have to lie shit. If it didn't have my personal information, I'll show you my 401k right now. But I ain't showing you shit. I know what I fucking lost. I know how much I'm investing in myself for my retirement. I know what I invest in myself. Musk is cutting funding for Meals on Wheels so they can get that $4.5 trillion tax cut. That's why. That's why they cutting Medicaid. Next, they're going after Social Security. That's why they're cutting all these government agencies and firing all these fucking government workers. That's why they're doing it. So they can give billionaires more fucking money. Because they think this trickle-down economic system is actually working. When Ronald Reagan, who is one of the worst fucking presidents of all lifetimes, he introduced trickle-down economics a long time ago in the 80s. Because Ronald Reagan's a piece of shit. But you won't hear a Republican tell you that. They don't care about people. They don't care. Look, y'all remember when Donald Trump brought out that doggone cancer kid that had brain cancer? What do I always, matter of fact, everybody in the chat, what do I always say when I go live? It ain't what you say, it's what you do that defines who you are. Donald Trump brought this little cancer baby out here, this black kid, and his daddy, shucking and jiving. I believe his daddy was shucking and jiving and cooning. But they brought his daddy out with this little kid, and they made him an honorary Secret Service member. Y'all remember that? They brought him in here only as a tool to gain sympathy. So that they can have a reason to say, oh, the Dems are just evil. The Dems are just evil. They just evil. See, they won't even cheer for a cancer patient. They won't even cheer for him. While simultaneously canceling cancer research that could save that baby's life. That's why I told y'all the night that he did that State of Delusion address. That's why I told y'all I ain't cheering for that shit, because I know what it is. They just use that little black kid as a puppet, as a tool. Shout out to Mahari in the super chat. He said we're heading to a depression by next year. I predict by the end of the year, dog. Yep. Donald Trump and Ronald Reagan are both fucking B-list actors. What's up with it, Joe Townsend? Swine, my brother. Why won't they? Look, they ain't gonna tell you. Well, speaking of government waste and fucking shit, didn't they just lose two $95 million fucking aircraft carriers that fell off an aircraft carrier twice? Two fucking Hornets? This administration. Hey, Aboriginal, you'd be surprised. The ones who selling the most food stamp ain't black folks. Oops. The ones who getting the most food stamps ain't black folks either. Oops again. The ones receiving the most food stamps, according to the USDA, you can go look it up yourself, are white people. Oh, and just like they said, you know how Trump been going around saying DEI this, DEI that, DEI this. Y'all know who's the biggest benefactor of DEI, right? White women. Affirmative action. White women again. Who's the biggest recipients of welfare? Corporate welfare. Jeff Bezos. Elon Musk, fucking Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, all these motherfuckers. They get subsidies. Billions and billions of dollars of subsidies. Then when Donald Trump does what he did, like what he did in his first term, and fucks up farmers like he just did. When he fucks over the farmers and we have to do government buyouts because nobody's buying their product, their soybeans, their corn, their beef, which they're not. China's not anymore, thanks to Donald Trump. Nah, I'm in the state the first state that separated from the union, dog. I think we got you beat up on. We beat in a racist state, bro. Peter Thiel, all of them. Tanaz, I agree with that 100%. But it's innocent people that are suffering because of this. That's why I do videos. Elon Musk is a bootleg, watered down version of Tony Stark. He's the dumbass window licking version. Oh, I know. He got Neuralink. He got Starlink. Oh, trust me, I know. He ain't developed none of that shit. He done none of that shit. He just bought the rights to them. He ain't designed no Teslas. He ain't designed no Neuralink. He ain't designed no satellites or no rockets. He ain't did none of that shit. He just paid for it and took credit for it. Just like Donald Trump. Elon Musk ain't no motherfucking engineer. What engineer degree the Elon Musk that he lied to y'all and told y'all he had an engineer degree? What engineer degree he got? Where he graduated from? Because last I checked, he had a degree in economics and physics. Yeah, he had EBT Stark. That's him. EBT Starks. Because that's how they get you. That's how they get all of us fighting. They want poor white people and black folks and marginalized people all fighting one another so that we won't even notice they're here stealing every fucking thing. Oh, I knew you was gonna get timed out. I just knew it. I knew Shelton was gonna time his ass out. I knew it. You deserved that one, Mahari. You deserved that one. You sure did. You deserved the shit out of that one. Yep. Y'all think about the commonality between Elon Musk and Donald Trump. Abel done got timed all the way out to oblivion, bro. That's what he gets. Should leave Shelton alone, bro. Leave Shelton alone. Shelton ain't bothering you. Leave him alone. Abel gonna get blocked. He gonna get timed out every fucking time fucking with Shelton. Leave Shelton alone. Leave him alone, bro. Sheesh. Dang, he keep messing with that man. Every time he mess with that man, he get timed out. Every time. I ain't stopping him. I am not. Nope. I am not stopping him. Yep, they've been lying to us. So you gotta understand though. Here's the play though, Aboriginal. The play is this: they control mainstream media. I'll give you a case and example. Dog. This is why I say how you fix this is you do your own research. I go to the same sources that they go to. When they talk about like any kind of executive order Donald Trump does, any kind of congressional budget or anything that goes on the congressional floor, anything. I don't give a fuck what it is. I go and look up the actual HR number on congress.gov. I go to Ground News to go get non-biased commentary. I go to PBS. Yep. I go all of those places to go find sources and methods because that's where they get them from. Right? Look, Elon Musk is just a distract. He's just to distract all of us, bro. That's all that is. Elon Musk is just put here so that like Trump does this shit all the time. Every time Trump fucks up some shit, oh, look at Joe Biden. Yep, they'll blame Joe Biden. Now everybody's talking about Joe Biden and what Joe Biden didn't do, and Joe Biden da. Shelton called for me for some food stamps. Damn, you about to get timed out again. Shelton about to shoot your ass again, dog. Y'all gotta understand, Donald Trump is the weakest president we've ever had in the history of my lifetime. How they talk about Joe Biden. I tell you one thing Joe Biden did that Donald Trump could never do. He had the respect of the world. Donald Trump, all he had to do was just stroke his ego. Tell him how smart he is, or how good of a businessman he is, and how they want to do business with him, or give him some money, bribe him. And boom! Russia been giving Donald Trump money since the doggone 90s. Because there ain't a bank in America y'all can name right now that would give Donald Trump a motherfucking loan for anything. I can go in the bank right now and get a loan for $50,000. Just for shits and giggles. And I guarantee you I'll get $50,000. Easy. No cap. No cap. I'll walk in the bank right now and go get a $50,000 loan right the fuck now. Donald Trump can't go to no bank in America and get a loan for shit. Why do you think Donald Trump, when he got his little fucking his apartment buildings and his condos downtown Manhattan, while he was having Russian oligarchs buy his damn apartments for more than 2 and 3 times the value of that property? Why do you think he owes the state of New York $500 million now? That's what he got found on 34 counts of fraud for. Because he lied about the values of his properties. He lied about how he was making money. They lie all the time. Why do you think Donald Trump can't hold a charity in New York? Because he fucking lies about how he makes money. Donald Trump is a walking scam bot. He should have a scam likely on his motherfucking forehead. Trump the goat boy. Dirk Dillinger, you fucking goofball. You a goofy. This nigga a goofy. You a white boy cosplaying as a nigga on the internet. Fucking goofball. Terry Squad Thomas, what's up, bro? Hey, I'm still waiting on my answer, though. They still ain't answered my question. They think because I done went around and I talked about a whole bunch of other shit, right? They still ain't answered my question. What has Donald Trump done in 108 days to make your life better? Any Trump supporter, y'all can ask that. Because I didn't vote for the motherfucker. I voted for Kamala Harris. Because I got common sense. And we wouldn't be in none of this shit if she was in office. I don't give a fuck what you believe. I know we wouldn't be in this shit because that woman actually has a soul. Trump doesn't. Question, and just in case somebody want to come in here with the bullshit and say, nah, how do you know that? How do you know that? How many cancer charities have Kamala Harris scammed? How many fake universities have Kamala Harris built? How many lawsuits were shown against Kamala Harris for non-payment of her contractors? How many sexual assault cases does Kamala Harris have against her? Because that two wings of the same bird argument ain't going to work here, champ. It is not. Right, yeah, right, Terry Squad Thomas. They entertain us with stupidity and ignorance, and they do not care that Donald Trump is an ignorant piece of shit. They don't care Donald Trump is a terrible businessman. Right now, y'all seeing in real time how Donald Trump bankrupted 4 casinos. Casinos! Give me a fucking casino. I'll be rich for the rest of my fucking life. Buying them fake ass Bibles. My bad, 6 casinos and hotels. You tell me. You tell me how her and Kamala Harris and Trump are different. Oh, she ain't black. Trump ain't black. Trump a full-fledged white supremacist. And, your point? Oops, that argument ain't gonna work no more, champ. It ain't gonna work. Kamala Harris is a total liar. Prove it. Prove it. So I take it the first time Kamala Harris was in office, she lied over 30,000 times. No, that was your boy Trump. My bad. That was your boy Trump. Trump lied over 30,000 times to you. Alfredo, That is my point altogether. How the fuck do you lose money in a casino? It is a guaranteed win. A guaranteed win. I'll tell you from my military experience, Donald Trump ain't never got hit by no bullet. Ever. Ever. Trajectory is not your friend, homie. Kinetics is not your friend. Right, Alfredo? You can't lose money in a casino unless you're stupid. And Donald Trump shows you every day just how stupid he is. Yes. Benny Loco. The Queen, what up with it though? Man, get the fuck out my face. You tell, man, Trump, oh, he took a bullet for this country. You a goddamn lie. You a liar. And you know you a liar. You a lying ass motherfucker. Lying. Liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. You a lying motherfucker. Donald Trump ain't took no bullet for nobody. Ever. Hey, don't say no more weird ass shit to us, Sheldon. You won't get timed out, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Trump tried to make him. Trump had so much bad press going around him for Project 2025 that he had to make himself a martyr, bro. Y'all think about it. Yes, Benny Loco. It was. It was. It was. It was fucking. It was nothing but fake. Hey, salute to you, Aboriginal blood. Salute to you, man. Thanks for the conversation, though, man. Salute to you, Marine. Hoorah. Motherfucker had some hot sauce on his ear and shit. Faking like he got shot. Oh, I took a bullet for this country. No, the fuck you didn't. I met Evander Holyfield. Mike Tyson bit a chunk out the same part Donald Trump would have got hit in his ear at. It ain't grew back. It has not grew back yet. I got a picture on my Instagram right now of me and him right now. Ah, damn. You gonna take Man, why are you trolling Shelton, man? Why are you trolling Shelton, man? Why are you trolling Shelton? Why are you trolling Shelton? That man gonna get timed out to oblivion, bro. Messing with Shelton. Leave Shelton alone, bro. Leave Shelton alone, bro. Leave him alone. Leave that man alone, dog. I'm trying to find y'all that picture so y'all know I'm not lying. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Let me find that picture. I know I got it on here somewhere. Where is it? Look at my tank butt. My tater. Mm-hmm. I don't even see it on here. I know it's on here somewhere. Where the fuck is that picture at? Oh, there it is. I found it. Mario over here trying to be a troll, man. See? It's me and Evander Holyfield. The real deal. See? Top is here. It's in the picture. Still missing. Meanwhile, Donald Trump wants you to believe he took a bullet, an AR-15 bullet, a 223. And I got an AR-15 right here in the mystery Moscow toolbox. And I can show you the size of an AR bullet. It's this big. He did not take that bullet. Are you a role model for the black youth? Yes. I am. I am a role model. Mario, you didn't have to take the time him out. He's good. I am a role model for my community. That's why I mentor my young kings now. Because they need some good talking to and some straightening. Because they got too many ignorant role models around them now. That's why I talk to them. That's why I talk to him. Unhide him, man. He ain't do nothing wrong. I'm still waiting on the answer to my question. Like, what did Donald Trump do in the last 108 days that benefit you? Why are you asking all these questions? Smoking broken English. Yeah, you time him out now. You all in my fucking business instead of worrying about your own. How much money do I make? I make enough. I make more than enough. Right, Kevin. Right. Right. They over here trying to make Trump out to be some hero when he's shitting on the Constitution. He's shitting on all. And look, if you're a veteran and you support Trump, you the biggest piece of shit ever. How can you? I'm sorry, Mahara. You're right. My bad, dog. Yeah, hey, everybody. Everybody. See. What I don't like is presumptuous motherfuckers getting on the internet trying to tell me what I'm supposed to be doing for my community when you don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. You don't even know me. So how the fuck are you gonna go ahead and pass judgment on me? You're not doing anything for your community. How the fuck do you know? I got a gang of young kings that disagree with you. Remember, I got 3 sons. And they got friends. And they need an OG to talk to sometimes. Guess who's that OG? And guess who's going to give them that same knowledge that I give my sons? I am. Because I don't want to see them lost. I don't want them to believe that somehow this gang life, this street life is something good for them. It's not. I don't call them YNs. I don't call them young niggas. I dare not refer to my sons as YNs. Not going to do it. Yep. You see why, Darth? You see why? Propaganda and fucking materialism and all this fast life culture. They got all these stupid ass whores on Instagram posing. You hear all these videos, these red pill videos, and all these women talking about all this goofy shit. And all you gotta have all this, man. You gotta make $200,000 a year in order for me to date you, and blah 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 blah, and all this goofy shit. But y'all say Donald Trump ain't racist. Donald Trump ain't racist, you said. Right? Y'all said Donald Trump ain't racist. Tell me again how Donald Trump ain't racist. Tell me again. Mahari, you need to. Tell me again how Donald Trump ain't racist. Tell me again. Because I really want to hear that one. I've already told y'all. This man is nothing but a fucking racist. Yep, Benny Loco, facts. He discriminated against black people trying to rent his raggedy ass apartments in Manhattan that was built on stolen land anyway. So tell me again how Donald Trump ain't racist. I told you he's a full-fledged white supremacist. He's jealous of Barack Obama. Always have been. Always have been. Always will be. Jealous, 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 jealous. He's jealous of him. They've always been jealous of black people and black innovation. They've always been jealous. They've always been jealous. Don't worry, I'm gonna show you another example. You remember that time I did a video and some racist got in here and said, "Oh, there ain't no such thing as black architects." Okay, I'm gonna show you one. Here y'all go. See if y'all know this guy. Horace King. I'm gonna pause that right there. During the Civil War, the Confederacy fought to keep him enslaved and and made him design their military fortifications. Sir, what's up with it, champ? Alabama's capital was built by a slave. Why do y'all think Donald Trump, Pete Hegseth, and this raggedy racist ass administration wants to hide black history? Because he wants you to believe that there was just a bunch of dumb, ignorant Negroes that they threw on a ship and brought over here against their will. They want you to believe if you have no history to fact check their ass on, like Trump was getting his ass fact checked last time, then how can you argue against them? They hide black history so they won't see the power in what they did with all of those masons, those carpenters, those blacksmiths, those engineers, those scientists, doctors, lawyers. They don't want you to see that. They want you to see us as dumb ass Negroes who can't read, who can't write. There's a reason why we're the only people on United States soil that don't know their real history unless we dig for it. Look at y'all trying to justify it. He was mixed too. They had whole breeding farms where they were mixing races. Where the white women were going there sleeping with those bucks, as they called them. And those slave masters were sleeping with those black women, right? They hate our guts, but love our magic. Crazy, ain't it? That's crazy, ain't it? They hate our guts. They hate what we are, but love everything that comes from us. Most of the people who are complicit, who are telling you that racism doesn't exist, are living on the benefits of what racism produced right now. They want you to believe, oh man, see, man, I don't know where black people get this white privilege idea from. It ain't no real thing. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. White privilege is as real as you and I talking right now. No, we're not, Darth. We're not. See, that's where you're fucked up at. That's where you're fucked up at. Because if that were true, then why are we still talking about the same thing Martin Luther King had a dream about then? Why do you think we're still talking about the same thing that Martin Luther King had a dream about? If that were true. Yeah, Mahari said, get the fuck out this damn chat, bro. We ain't hear no more ignorance here. Shit. We ain't hearing no more bullshit. Show y'all again. What they hide. They want to hide this shit because they want you to think we're stupid. And go.
Anything about black women inventors, but I do now. Marie Van Britten Brown invented the home security system because in 1966 she was like, I live in America. Alice Ball cured leprosy. Then a white man took the credit, of course. Dr. Patricia Bath invented a laser tool to remove cataracts. She was also the first black female physician to receive a medical patent. Mary Beatrice Davidson Kenner invented the sanitary belt, which later became the pad, and companies literally rejected her because she was black. Marjorie Joyner made the permanent wave machine. It helped black women, it helped white women, and then it helped the world. Did she get rich? Absolutely not. Sarah Boone created the modern ironing board. She was born enslaved, and before Sarah, people only used planks. Valerie Thomas invented a 3D illusion transmitter. It's used for medical imaging and television. She worked at NASA, and they still use her technology today. Dr. Shirley Jackson worked on caller ID, call waiting, and touch tone phones, so you could ignore people more efficiently. She was also the first black woman to earn a doctorate from MIT. Sarah Good invented the fold-out bed. It used to transform into a desk. She was the first African-American woman to receive a U.S. patent. Marian Croak developed voice-over internet protocol. She literally made the internet talk. She holds 200 patents, and I hold grudges. Thank you. I actually did.
This is why they hide history, and I teach it. This is why they hide history, and I teach it. This is why I put y'all on game to shit that you probably didn't know about. You probably didn't know about it. So, here's some more gruesome history that y'all probably didn't know about. And I'm going to read all this stuff from the screen. Over 8,000 black women in Mississippi and South Carolina had their uteruses removed by doctors without their knowledge or consent from the 1920s to the 1980s. That right there in the picture is one of my heroes, Fannie Lou Hamer. In Mississippi, these procedures were often justified by racist stereotypes that portrayed black women as hypersexual or unfit to parent. Doctors acted with impunity, supported by a legal system that upheld segregation and denied black patients autonomy over their own bodies. In 1961, Fannie Lou Hamer, one of my heroes, a black sharecropper and civil rights activist, entered a Mississippi hospital to remove a benign uterine fibroid tumor. She returned to her family's shack on the Marlowe plantation to recover, unaware that of the life-altering procedure she'd endured. The horrific practice was so common in the South that it earned a chilling nickname, the Mississippi appendectomy, coined by Fannie Lou Hamer. It targeted black women, stripping them of their reproductive rights under the guise of routine medical procedures without their knowledge. 3 years later, in 1964, Hamer spoke out in Washington, D.C., revealing the scale of the abuse. In North Sunflower County Hospital, I would say about 6 out of 10 Negro women that go to the hospital are sterilized with their tubes tied. This was systemic medical violence. Stories like these are sad. Stories like these are a sad reminder. We must never forget that this country hates us and was never built for us. It's truly up to us to save and protect ourselves. If you're serious about educating yourself and taking your power back, click the link in my bio, and we are giving you all the information they never taught us. We don't need them, they need us. Again, tell me again that racism don't exist in America? Black women getting their uteruses removed, don't even care? Oh, but I gotta show y'all this.
What?
I gotta show y'all this. Do y'all remember the young man, Mr. Hinton, who ran over a cop because he killed his son because they thought he had a gun on him, but he wouldn't point a gun at none of them? Y'all remember that? I'm gonna show y'all white privilege incarnate. So just so y'all know, there we go. Look, check this out.
Watching pulling AR-15 on the highway patrol.
The driver pulled over for speeding, pointed a rifle at a highway patrol officer yesterday.
I want to pause that right there. If he looked like me, do you think he would have made it? And if I got to ask that question, does that mean racism exists? This dude literally walked up to a police officer with an AR-15 drawn, pointed it at him.
CHP says it happened just north of Reading on I-5. An officer stopped a vehicle on the Mountain Gate off-ramp. The driver, they say, got out of the car, pointed the AR-style assault rifle toward the officer. Officials say the suspect re-entered his vehicle and then they started pursuit. Vehicle continued southbound, driving at varying speeds before exiting the freeway at Oasis, continuing for about 2 miles west before stopping near Vigil Court. The suspect taken into custody, booked into Shasta County Jail.
So tell me again. That's white privilege. You have the ability to live when you should have been dead. And we ain't got that opportunity. That's what that is. I'd be dead before I took 2 steps toward that police cruiser. I'd be dead. My family would be mourning my death. What's up with it, Tay-Tay? Y'all know it, and I know it. But will you acknowledge it? That's the question. Literally got police officers standing there mugging this dude, Mr. Hinton, down. Mugging him down. Like they can do something to him right there in that courtroom. But here, I just literally showed you a video of a dude walking up to a police car with an AR-15 style rifle pointed right at the police car. And nobody said shit. Nothing. Nothing. Said nothing. Not a word. Not a word. Not a word. Not a word. But we just making it up, right? That's what they say. They say we as Black Americans are making this shit up.
Obama lives rent free in the orange buffoon's mind. Just rent free. He's been.
$2 trillion annually from the budget. So what's been the outcome of these grand projections?
So, yeah, as you said, there's been an enormous amount of commotion. You've had a bunch of people lose their jobs. You've had confusion all over the place. What do we have to show for it? Well, back during the campaign, Trump claimed that he was going to cut $2 trillion from our annual budget. And by the way, our annual budget is $7 trillion. So you're talking, he would have been talking obviously about a massive, massive cut. They quickly realized that was not successful. In January, they said we'll cut $1 trillion out of the budget. And by the way, the government's fiscal year is now more than half over anyway. But then on April 10th, they lowered it to $150 billion. So $2 trillion, $1 trillion, $150. But even the $150 billion, the New York Times did a very thorough investigation of this. 92 billion of it is unspecified. Nobody knows where that's coming from. Of the other 63 billion, there were all kinds of mistakes, including, for example, a contract for 1.9 billion they claim credit for actually canceled during the Biden administration. So for all the commotion, all the layoffs, all the unhappy people, there's very little to show for it. You can see that most clearly over here because this tracks federal spending month by month since the beginning of each year back from 2022. And as you would expect, it went up a little bit in 23, a little bit in 24, but it's actually gone up a good bit in 25. So there's still no impact whatsoever on government spending from all of, as I said, the commotion that Musk has created in Washington.
Wow.
Y'all know something wild? All of the shit that Elon Musk and Doge has done, all the fucking departments that they went in and slashed and busted up, like, what did the American people get out of that? Nah, Envy don't know what the fuck they talking about. Yep, that's what Doge was for. Doge was to stop the investigations into Elon Musk, and that's it. That is it. That's it. Dude, you don't Envy. What you don't understand that as a black man in America, we got less of a chance of surviving an interaction with cops. There's a 4 in 10 chance that we'll get shot. Okay, time to learn some more stuff. Learn more stuff. Learning is fun.
Not a lot.
I think about how in these end stages of capitalism, capitalism, the 1% who are in positions of power, who have gotten that power from the rest of us and convinced the world that the actual divide that we should be focusing on is this left-right culture war. That 1% that claim to sit here on the divide and hate on anybody who's on this side of the divide because they're not 100% American or British, or they're immigrants, or they're not white, or they don't uphold traditional family values, that 1%, they're also not 100% American or British or non-immigrants themselves, and they're not 100% white, and they certainly do not uphold traditional family values. It almost looks like that 1% are gaslighting everyone to feel like these identity and cultural differences are the real reason for conflict, because that conflict is way more useful to them at preventing meaningful action than this conflict would be between the 1 and 99%, where progressing meaningful action that actually benefits the rest of us would be inevitable. I mean, it would look like that, you know, if it
It's a coincidence. That's crazy, ain't it? It's the exact same thing that I told you. The elitists in this country are so focused on making us fight over the most minuscule and stupid shit that they want you to take your eyes off the real problem. That's them siphoning and hoarding money. There shouldn't be any billionaires in America. Shouldn't be. There shouldn't be any homeless veterans in America. There shouldn't be any hungry kids in America. Teachers should be making more than a livable wage for what they give to society. Doctors, lawyers, nurses, CNAs. Everybody should be living beyond a livable wage in this country. The whole country should be thriving. We should have super smart cities, high-speed rails, leading the world in innovation. But we're not, because we're racist and greedy. America is racist and greedy. Period. Racist and greedy. Yeah, I want y'all to realize something. Yep, comeback is actually right. You actually right. Actually right. Like, Donald Trump has geared and made this DEI thing a whole bullshit argument of ineptness, stupidity, and ignorance. And the only reason why you're in that position is because of the color of your skin, when that's furthest from the truth. His administration right now, right now, right now, right now is the most inept, stupid, ignorant, misinformed, dumbass, ignorant ass administration in any of our lifetimes. None of these motherfuckers know what the fuck they're doing. All they're doing is tearing up shit everywhere they go. That's all. Yep, sir. Me too. I learned more about black history as a grown-ass man than I ever could have learned in school. And even in college. Even in college, bro. Ooh-wee. I need to show y'all this one. I definitely need to show y'all this one.
Show them that slushy I got you.
Yay, she got me a slushy. Slushy time. Slushy time. Yeah, dun, dun. Slushy time. Victor Cruz, what's up with it? All you have to do is remember Bonanza and all the land baron shows, the railroad takeover, plutocrats against the proletariat. Let them eat cake. The let them eat cake mentality. Marie Antoinette. That's true. That's true. That is true. I want y'all to look at this one. So this election shouldn't have shocked none of y'all because they've done this before.
Anti-women's speech was ignored. Frances Harper warned that white women prioritize race over sisterhood, and black women were often asked to march at the back of parades. The suffrage movement split over race. White women like Elizabeth Cady Stanton and Susan B. Anthony opposed black men voting before white women, and built alliances with racist politicians to get ahead. The 15th Amendment faced backlash, and some white feminists turned their back on black rights. Many black women were deliberately excluded from national conventions, and Jim Crow laws were ignored by mainstream suffrage groups. But black women didn't wait to be included. From the National Association of Colored Women to voter education leagues in the South, they knew if they don't fight for everyone's rights, no one will be safe. When the 19th Amendment passed, white women voted and black women were blocked, beaten, taxed, and denied at polls. It took another 45 years, a civil rights movement, and the Voting Rights Act for their voices to count. It wasn't until 1965 that real access began, decades after suffrage. They were erased, ignored, and betrayed, but they never stopped. Black women weren't just part of the movement, they were the backbone of it, and they're still fighting to protect what they never got to fully claim. Black women were there, fighting for the vote, speaking, organizing, marching. But when it came time to claim victory, white suffragists cut them out. Sojourner Truth's anti-women's speech was ignored. Frances Harper warned that white women prioritize race over sisterhood, and black women were often asked to march at the back of parades.
See, that's the thing. There it goes. Did the same thing with Kamala Harris. Bye, baby. Have a good day at work. Love you too. Yep, Ain't I Woman by Sojourner Truth. Yes, sir. They have, like I said, they have a history. A history. I want to read y'all this article real quick. Victor, you ain't black. Because black people don't go around saying, hey, I'm black. No. Elon Musk, the world's richest person and de facto head of the Trump administration's so-called Department of Government Efficiency, has had a direct business interest in over 70% of the government agencies and departments targeted by Doge since its inception, according to the analysis published Thursday by a leading U.S. consumer advocacy group. The Public Citizen Report, titled Duplicitous Oligarchy Grifting Endlessly, maps out the entities Doge has targeted and identifies which ones carry a known conflict of interest for Elon Musk's business entanglements, as the executive office leads the Trump administration's purge of federal agencies. Wow. Yeah.
A celebrated...
Duh. We know that already. But I know that. Y'all know that. We all know that. We know that Elon Musk and Doge was nothing but a cover-up for them to remove oversight so that Elon Musk can steal more money. If I was, I ain't gonna do it now. I'm gonna save him. I'm a person too.
Creative. What is your point? Yes, J-Rone, that's been a problem with them for generations. But the thing about it is, people won't acknowledge that shit. They don't have the balls to admit it. Mashed potatoes or cash potato ain't doing no work. All he's doing is personal biddings for Donald fucking Trump.
Enemy. Yep, we are genuinely beginning to believe we're the superior race on this planet. We praise blacks who kill whites for no reason, argue with your mama. We disgrace blacks for dating outside their race, going as far as to say they're not even black anymore.
I don't even listen to videos like that. I don't listen to bullshit like that. That's another one of the problems that I have. I don't listen to it at all. Nope. Don't. Okay, let's go.
Thrive next to you. That's why we're in the predicament that we're in. No, I will not be elaborating. Remember, a racist would rather suffer less than you than thrive next to you. That's why we're in the predicament that we're in. No, I will not be elaborating.
What is catfish? Flounder?
It's good, ain't it?
Yeah.
Why you think I hit them up on Fish Fridays?
Creative, you're absolutely right. And people take advantage of that sometimes. Yeah, Victor, let me get to the bottom of your self-hate real quick.
Ideology, or it's not about.
She fainted on. All that Botox went to her head.
Who was that?
Somebody was on Fox News. Oh, you want to hear the song? Hold on, let me find it. Y'all always be making me want. Y'all always be making me play this damn song, man.
Oh my God, I will vote. I will vote for Donald Trump. Oh my God, I will vote. I will vote. I will vote for Donald Trump. The people go out to vote, no fear, no more, no more. Vote for Trump. Let's go. Vote for Trump. If you want to keep America great, vote for Trump. Let's do it. I vote for Trump. Come on. Oh my God, I will vote. I will vote.
What's up, autism boy?
For Donald Trump.
Oh my God. will vote. Yeah, since I played that song, I gotta play mine. Woo!
Jigaboo, jigaboos, jigacoons, they're everywhere. They over there, they're ready to sell you out for a little bag and a little
bit of clout.
The jig is up for all you jigaboos.
Jigaboo!
You're not welcome here and we don't rock with you.
Rock with you.
So go back to your cool universe. Cause being a jigaboo is nasty work. Oh, I hop online. All I see is coons and jigaboos.
This song is the greatest song. This song is the greatest song in the history of songs that's been created for coons and jigaboo and worldwide. Coons and jigaboos. I step online. All I see is coons and jigaboos. Coons and jigaboos. I hop online. That's all I see is coons and jigaboos. Jigaboo. You wear a disguise to look like human guys, but you're not a man, you're a jigaboo. Jigaboo! Yeah, it's got that old school Clarence Carter vibe to it. It gave me that it gave me a old Bobby Blue Bland feel. That's what it gave me. I gotta learn how to make hush puppies. I gotta learn how to do that. One more time.
I don't believe if I knew. All I need is the truth. Because we love our country. We love it just like you. Economy. Life is good. Because we love our country. We love it just like you. Oh my God, I will vote. I will vote.
For Donald Trump. Oh my God, I will vote.
I will vote for Donald Trump. Raise your hand, God bless America. If you feel proud to be American, raise your hand, God bless America. Oh my God, I will vote.
You know what? Donald Trump deported them motherfuckers. Talk about some strange for a little change. Cooning for acceptance. Y'all thought cooning was just for black folks? Patty Taylor Queet, whatever your name is, you're weird. The best taco salads at Trump Tower. They taste like toilet water and shit. That's what it tastes like. I wouldn't trust anything coming out of Trump Tower anyway. Oh yeah, Donald Trump said that bullshit, didn't he? I have the best salads. I have the best salads. Oh, you mean that dog fur that sat on top of Donald Trump's head, dog? Fucking dog fur. Donald Trump got dog fur sitting on top of his head, G. Real shit. He got dog ass sitting on top of his head, for real. I think what I want to do is I want to roast. I want to roast Donald Trump. I'm finna find pictures of him.
But that's where we are. Like, you either are going to do what you need to do as it relates to the people that elected you, or you are going to go ahead and make sure that you bend the knee to your king. And right now, they don't know which one to do. I don't even know why it's a debate. But that's where we are. Like, this week, we were actually supposed to have markups in two of the most important committees. We're supposed to have a markup in energy and commerce. That is where the Medicaid cuts are supposed to come in, to the tune of $880 billion. They also were supposed to have a markup as it relates to agriculture and SNAP benefits, cutting $220 billion from SNAP when people only get $6 a day to eat in SNAP benefits for those that do receive it. And the last time I checked, you probably can't get 12 eggs for that amount of money. And so instead of doing it, literally there was a leak in a story that came out where staffers said, no, we want to make sure we can flood the zone. So whenever we do this, we're going to make sure that these committees are going to be at the same time. Like, the fact that you're hiding from your constituents, the fact that you literally just are like, let me just throw everything at you so that we can overwhelm you, instead of actually doing your job. I cannot wait until voters have an opportunity to say, you took food out of my mouth, you took a roof from over my head, you are responsible for making sure that I do not have health care. I'm going to make sure you don't have a job.
Woo! Good shit, Jasmine. Church said he would marry her. You gotta convince her now. Jasmine Crockett been shitting on Marjorie Taylor Greene, like, for real, like, a lot. Oh, she just tweeted out, she said, Trump fired Dr. Carla Hayden, the first black woman librarian of Congress, by email. The role is supposed to be apolitical, but y'all know he'll turn anything into a political attack. They're banning books, attempting to erase history, and are coming for the people protecting it. Let's be real, a black woman preserving our stories, that was never going to fly with them. She right.
And cannot be violent, because that would be like crazy to say that somebody can't be. But baby, y'all got the white supremacists galore, okay? Like, all of them. You got the Proud Boys, you got the neo-Nazis. You have people that literally should be classified as domestic terrorists, because a lot of times that is what they are doing. They are engaging in domestic terrorism, and guess what? They all align with your side. Yeah, including the KKK. So, like, I mean, this is who aligns with that. So, like, inherently, in like who you are, y'all are violent. Like, right. Y'all, and most of your violence has to do with people that's got a little bit of melanin. But nevertheless, like, y'all are a violent group of, like, you attract violent actors, and like, I'm sorry, I know they tried to make Black Lives Matter out to be the most violent. What about Black Lives Matter? No. So that's the thing. Like, they try to pretend like that.
Look. We got a snow roach. Hello, Jasmine Crockett. I think you need a history lesson. Allow me to help you. Grab a pen and a piece of paper. The Democratic Party created the KKK after the Confederacy's defeat in the Civil War. An estimated 3,446 black Republicans and 1,297 white Republicans were lynched by the KKK between 1882 in 1968. Let me pause you right there, Sarah Fields. What color were those people that did those lynchings? They were white conservatives. Jim Crow segregation was created by the Dixiecrats. The Southern strategy meant that they switched priorities. After 1964, black people voted for Republicans. We weren't part of the Democratic Party back then, you fucking dumbass. We weren't. Abraham Lincoln said that if he had a choice where he did not have to free slaves, he wouldn't. He said that.
They try to act like, oh, political.
Why do these people not know history? I mean, why? Look at this fucking cocksucker Gunther Eagleman, that fucking Peckerwood right there. This fucking small dickazoid, man. I swear, bro. I swear. I swear, bro. I swear. I swear. These motherfucking, these lice magnets are, boy, I tell you, they mad. These motherfuckers forget about the Southern strategy. Then look. I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna show y'all something. The Southern strategy in the political history of the United States, a campaign strategy of the Republican Party, actively pursued from the 1960s, that initially sought to increase and preserve support from white voters in the South by subtly endorsing racial segregation, racial discrimination, and the disfranchisement of black voters. The strategy has also involved directly promoting conservative views on immigration, taxes, social welfare programs, law enforcement, and states' rights. The Southern strategy proved successful. By the late 70s, the regular political leadership of most Southern states had switched from the Democratic Party to the Republican Party, which were then known as the Dixiecrats. Throughout the 1930s and 40s, the Democratic Party had been dominant political force in the country, helping to elect Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Harry S. Truman. Republicans faced formidable obstacles in their efforts to regain the presidency and congressional majorities, particularly in solidly Democratic South. Just Google it. Just Google it. Strom Thurmond had the record before it was broke by Cory Booker for the most racist bullshit ass speech on a congressional floor when he was whining and bitching like a Dixiecrat. As a Dixiecrat, see? The Dixiecrats. The Dixiecrat, a member of the right-wing Democratic splinter group in the 1948 U.S. presidential election, organized Southerners who objected to civil rights. Yeah. Right. Y'all don't read history. Because motherfucking dirt magnets like y'all, like Sarah Fields, just love reading like bits and pieces of history so that they don't have to take accountability for shit. But at the end of the day, the color of those people, the ethnicity of those people who hung those bodies were white people. No matter what party affiliation they was. It wasn't black folks out here committing those abhorrent acts of fucking violence on people because of their skin color. It was white people, conservatives. Yes, the Mason-Dixon line. See, I hate this. See, that's the reason why we gotta preserve fucking real American history. That is the reason why. Because if you let them tell the story, they're gonna lie every time. And they're gonna justify their violence. And they're gonna try to make it look like black folks were inherently violent and all this, that, and the third. Oh, the Democratic Party created the KKK. No, it wasn't. It's the same party. It's the same group of people who created the fucking Proud Boys. The same group of people who founded the fucking Oath Keepers, the fucking 3%ers, the 1776ers, all those motherfuckers. All these hate groups, these white supremacist hate groups in America were founded by the same fucking people. They just got a different party affiliation now. That's the only difference. I don't even understand how the fuck y'all even, like, we were supposed to give a flying fuck. Then we got this coon right here. To all the non-black associates, I'm sorry, this is not how intelligent black folk act. We love everybody and don't blame the past on anyone but the past. You can't even fucking spell past, you stupid clown. Past, P-A-S-T, you fucking degenerate bootlicking Sambo. All skin folk ain't kin folk. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all. All skin folk ain't kin folk. At all. At all. At all. At all. History is not these people's friends. Because they get their stupid ass on the videos. They get their dumb asses on these videos. And they say, and they get on the on shitter of all places. They get on this motherfucker. And they pretend like, oh, the Republican Party stood for the freedom of black people and all this shit. No, motherfucker, no. Then you gonna forget about Atwater and Goldwater. You gonna forget all about them, huh? You gonna forget about the Southern Strategy. You gonna forget about Jim Crow laws. You gonna forget about that. But you, at the end of the day, the ones who was pulling the levers and shit were the rich ass white elitists that were accustomed to getting their way and stealing money. And they put their foot soldiers, the poor white folks, out on foot patrol to go and catch those runaway slaves, to hang black people, to execute violence and cause fear throughout black communities, to burn down Black Wall Street. That was y'all. None of them elites got their hands dirty. They had y'all to do it. Because you were filled with bigotry and racism just like right now. Because you motherfuckers will vote against yourselves. You will vote to suffer less just so you can see somebody who looks like me suffer more. But at the same fucking time, we're both suffering. Because you're a fucking racist bigot. And you too much of a fucking coward to admit it. That's the problem I got with you. You too much of a bitch to admit it. You're a racist bigot. You'd rather see me get hurt than all of us have a equal share of anything. Or all of us have good health care. All of us have good schooling for our kids and our grandkids. You don't even want to see that. You're that much of a fucking racist that you don't even care about your kids growing up in a world where they got good teachers. They're learning the most. Look at Chinese schools. Chinese schools are teaching their babies at 5 years old how to program computers. Meanwhile, we got kids here that don't even know how to count to 5 when they're 6 years old. But tell me again how I'm supposed to give a fuck if it was Democrat or Republican. They was the same color. The ones waving those fucking Confederate flags right now is the Republican Party. The ones who has those fucking Nazi flags and praising Nazi principles is the Republican fucking Party. Like I said, once again, it ain't what you say, it's what you do that defines who you are. All I gotta do is look at Twitter and I see all y'all motherfuckers afraid of this intelligent black woman. Y'all are so scared of that woman. She scares the shit out of you motherfuckers. She scares the fuck out of all you dummies. 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 See? I show y'all. I show y'all. They are afraid of women of color that got intelligence. Statistically showing they have more intelligence than you. You fucking button pushing fucking Muppets on the internet who think y'all are so smart. Jasmine Crockett scares the shit out of y'all. Kamala Harris scares the fuck out of y'all. Leticia James scares the absolute shit out of y'all. Y'all are scared of those women. I wonder why. Because I just showed y'all, there's a method to my madness every time. Every time. I just literally showed y'all a video of black female inventors who was never given credit for their inventions. That was a black woman that invented VoIP, Voice over Internet Protocol. That means your modem can be used to make phone calls. Your internet can talk. You think they ever get any, you think that black woman ever get credit for that shit? Nope. Y'all are too much of a bunch of fucking cavemen racists. And you don't give a fuck. Y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. Y'all do not care. Y'all don't care. Why do y'all think Donald Trump and them caught up this whole big fucking bullshit case against Leticia James? Why do y'all think? Why do y'all think? Why do y'all think that? Oh, Leticia James committed mortgage fraud. Oh, she committed mortgage fraud. Okay, sure. Yep. Watching you, watching me. That's another one. You think a woman with that much experience is going to falter with Pam Bundy? A woman who beat Donald Trump in court? Like, beat the shit out of him in court? Leticia James. Go to hell. I went there and your mama wasn't there. So I came back. Jason Dix. I can't help that the truth makes your little fragile little white feelings hurt. And you cry like a little bitch. Oh, he's hurting my feelings. My feelings. In my feelings, man. He hurt my feelings. Cool. Cool story, bro. Cool story, bro. Cool story. Cause I hurt your little feelings, Jason. Oh, you want me to coddle your little pussy ass feelings? Fuck your feelings. How about that? These people believe, they really believe, they got a case on Leticia James. I want y'all to listen to this coon, though.
New York Attorney General Leticia James is going to fight back against the Trump administration's allegations of mortgage fraud against her. Guess how? Using your taxpayer dollars. In New York State's budget, a provision was added that would provide $10 million towards legal funds for elected officials like James who are defending cases against them in relation to their official duties. So James would obviously qualify for this, meaning that while she spent millions in taxpayer dollars attempting to ruin Trump, she will now use millions more to defend herself.
Why do they always pull these fucking bald head, mealy mouth, milk dud head ass coons out? Why? I don't like you fucking coons, boy. I don't like monkeys like you. They pull this Sambo out. Oh, she thinks she's gonna against Master Trump. Master Trump. Oh no, you can't say nothing bad about Master Trump now. I'll do something to you if you say something bad about Master Trump. Oh, Master Trump. Oh, Lords. Oh, Lordy, Lords. Oh, Lordy, Lords. Oh, Lords. They just bring out the coons. Bring out the coons. Leticia James ain't gonna spend a day in jail. At all. At all. Y'all think I believe? You think I'm going for that? Like, y'all, so she's been, how long has Leticia James been Attorney General of New York? Let me see. Let me see. When was she elected? She's been in since 2019. Yeah. Y'all not gonna win. Y'all are not gonna win. Her and Kamala Harris went to the same law school. Sheesh. 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 Wow. They put them coons and jigaboos out there, and they get them tap shoes on and get the shuckling and jiving, and they get their butter biscuit and shine that butter on it real good. It's nice, steaming hot, and come out and turn their camera on and start chimping. They think they're gonna go out here and pull this bullshit. And the only reason that they're going after Leticia James is because she beat Trump ass in court. Found him guilty of fucking fraud, like he is a fucking fraud anyway. And he owes the state of New York $500 million. That's why. That's why. That's the whole reason why. Ain't nothing else, no cut, no chase. That's the only reason why. The only reason why. The only reason why. The only reason why Donald Trump owes the state of New York $500 million. Yep, $500 million. Mm-hmm. That's the only reason. The only reason why they're going after her. That is the only reason why they're going after Leticia James. Because Trump's on his revenge tour. Everybody that investigated Trump has been either fired or under so-called bullshit investigations with Pam Bundy because she's trying to fill her pockets too. All of these motherfuckers are corrupt as fuck, bro. Every one of them. Everyone, the whole kit and caboodle, all the motherfuckers are corrupt as shit. They're just there for the appeasement of Donald Trump. That's it. What Donald Trump says, they go and do. Oh, see, she's guilty of fraud. She's guilty of fraud, see? I want to see how this shit gonna hold up in court. That's what I want to see. I want to see how this shit gonna hold up in court. I really want to see how this shit gonna hold up in court. I want to see. Because it ain't gonna hold up in court. It ain't got no grounds on what they trying to do to Leticia James. It don't have no grounds whatsoever. That's why I already know better. If you got all these fucking MAGA turds on the internet posting about her, then yeah. You got Cash Potatoes opening a fucking criminal probe into Leticia James. Like, nobody can open up an investigation into his stupid ass. While he's using tax dollars to go to sports games and shit like that. Yeah. Mashed Potatoes is unqualified too. Piece of shit. Piece of shit. This shit about to be funny. This shit is about to be funny as hell. Funny as hell. I just see all of the shit that they be saying about Jasmine Crockett. I see. Y'all want to know something funny though? What's really Gustavo, you got other things to be worried about. You need to be worried about ICE agents knocking on your fucking door, you fucking immigrant. That's what you need to worry about. You fucking dumbass. Worry about your dumbass getting deported, you fucking retard. See, you want access to whiteness. They just told your stupid ass. What did Trump tell y'all when he signed that executive order deporting you stupid fucks to El Salvador, you fucking prick? Guess who's over here trying to fight to keep your ass here? Black folks. You fucking immigrant. But you want access to white supremacy who hate your stupid ass. Keep thinking they like you. Go ahead. May they deport your stupid ass tomorrow. May they deport you and your stinking raggedy ass family. May they deport everybody in your household, you fucking monkey. Because you don't care about your own freedom. You don't. Now the 86 in the super chat, he said, keep cooking them. You know, I'm on the job, my boy. They do not care. The ignorance is blinding. The ignorance is blinding. The nerve of some of you motherfuckers. The ignorance is blinding. You don't see the play, bro? These motherfuckers are trying to deport you motherfuckers to the place of no return. The worst fucking prison in fucking El Salvador, where people don't make it back home. With no due process. Get a job. Bitch, I took today off work. You stupid fuck. Smoke alarm chirp on fleek. You ain't heard not one smoke alarm in here. Not one. Y'all motherfuckers are weird, bruh. Fucking weirdos. I'm trying to find something real quick. Hold on, y'all. This ain't it. This is not what I want. Oh well. Captain Blackbird, what are you talking about? Jesus is God and the earth is flat. Sure, numbnuts. Whatever you say, Devin, you fucking kook. Notice that none of us give a fuck. Notice that. Notice we don't care. Notice we do not give a fuck. Wow. Hoo-wee. That's crazy. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. That's crazy work. Never mind. I'm going to do a video on that. I really am. I'm about to do a video on that. I really am going to do a video on that. Yeah, I got to do research because I love it. I like looking at more current. If I can find more current data, I will be a whole lot happier. If I can find more current fucking data and shit. Because these stupid ass fucking polls that they put up are leaving out key information because black communities are over policed and most of the arrests are overturned because they just wanted to arrest somebody. Look at this fucking dumbass. Do y'all got a new joke, bro? Like, for real, do y'all got a new joke? It's Kevin Hart. There's nobody laughing at you fucking dumbasses, dude. Nobody. This shit is goofy. Like, Anyways, I think I've done enough. I gotta do research. One of the things. What's up, Tim? I've been here. Anybody who thinks the fucking Republican Party is smart, You got to be one of the dumbest motherfuckers on God creation. That's just that. You've got to be one of the stupidest motherfuckers on the planet. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. How y'all can just blatantly ignore this fucking cowardice from your party? Just wow. No, I got Discord, but I don't use it. I've been had Discord. Hold on, I'll show it to you. I only use it for like when I'm on my game. I have Discord on here. Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, let's see. Let's see if this is it. I'll find it somewhere. I know I have a Discord on here, though. I just don't use that bitch no more. I ain't used that bitch in forever. But anyways, I'm going to get off here. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Shout out to everybody in the super chat. Shout out to everybody that hung out with me today. And don't listen to the coons. That's it. That's all.